The skyscrapers causing vertigo. The countdown begins in Tokyo. 27 days alone means 20 million ways to cope without you. I'm in a reckless fever, love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me, sir. You've been hosting parties. In my mind I'm working overtime to have you in my world. Oh, what a curse it is to be a lover girl. Forced to get creative, wrote my feelings down. The independent lady in me's nowhere to be found. I can't wait another day to see you. How embarrassing to be this way. I'm in a reckless fever.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you're an angel.
Did you fall from heaven? Because that would explain what happened to your face.
No, nice.
If you were a booker, I would pick you. Are you a fire alarm? Because you got my attention.
Hey, are you a fire alarm? Because you're really loud and annoying.
Are you a C? Because 我喜欢你. GG's for your career.
Are you Nathan Lee that runs? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
I would ask you if you're tired of running through my mind all day. But from the looks of it, you don't do very much running.
Hey. Hi guys. I would be cute as a cucumber.
I had a dream about you because you're so dreamy.
I dreamt about you! You died!
I am sweet as a lemon, but tasty as an orange.
Are you Nathan Yee's tooth? Because I'm Willie missing you.
Hey guys, guess what? I looked at my email and I actually got the job offer. Yay! I'm finally I'm unemployed. Yay! And he says, wait, what, Chris? That's super exciting. I also got a Purdue Master's degree of supply chain management from it. So yay for me also.
I'm tired.
Hi, tired. I'm Joshua.
Hey! Does Eugene Huang deserve a second chance at being Cornerstone Flag football's quarterback?
You're sweet as a lemon, tasty as an orange.
Hey, no!
Okay.
You got chefs in New Orleans. I'm not exaggerating, I'm quoting. You got chefs in New Orleans who love him. They're looking for him. Every chef there wants to meet him because they know he'll come to their restaurant. The word on Joshua Chin is that he'll eat the table. I'm quoting, he'll eat the table.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm quoting people. You got chefs in West Lafayette who love her. They're looking for her. Every chef there wants to meet her. The word out on Rebecca Wu is that she'll eat the table. I'm quoting, she'll eat the table.
My mom and my dad, where are they? Oh, the tree is gone and everything else.
Hi Daniel and Ryan, I just want to thank you for leading copy the past semester and this semester. As I told you before, these have been some of my favorite conversations and discussion in Cornerstone. I'm just so thankful for your genuineness and your kindness every morning, and just thank you for being so prepared when you come too. I can't wait to go to more copies with you two and hopefully see you guys lead in the future.
Shout out to admin team. We've been very busy this year, but I think I've had a lot of fun. Shout out to Chris for being my coordinator for the second year in a row. Thank you to Dylan for running trivia and for all the funny photos I have of him. Thank you to Aaron because he does everything I tell him to do. Thank you for Minjun for being my Cookie Run Kingdom guild leader. And thank you to Hannah for being my partner in crime always.
I just want to shout out Priscilla's Pepsis. We've had a lot of great discussions throughout the year. They're both thoughtful as well as fun. We've been able to do a couple things as a small group, and it's been a really great time. Each and every one of you are super cool, especially Isaiah. Let me tell you all about something about Isaiah real quick. So the first time I met Isaiah, we were playing basketball, and we were shooting for teams, and I think there was like one spot left. And then Isaiah's like, oh cool, there's one spot. He steps up. He doesn't even step to the free throw line. He's like behind the free throw line. He does this real smooth, one-legged fadeaway. Number net. Isaiah is so cool. From that moment on, I was like, oh dude, this guy's way too cool. He's never gonna want to talk to me. But he talks to me, and that's really cool. So shout out Isaiah and the rest of you guys for being so cool. I appreciate you guys staying persistent as we continue our quest to make Dan believe he has dementia. I would also like to shout out my beloved small group leader, Priscilla, Loaf, PT2, P, whatever your name is. Yeah, our meetings are pretty fun, even though you low-key fall asleep during like half of them. My favorite moment was when our small group was playing Contact and you had the code word, and we just kept saying the names of sports players and you had no idea what was going on. Now for real though, it's been a real pleasure working with you. I can tell you that you care a lot about God, a lot about the people that He's placed in your life, and yeah, I can just really tell you care, and I'm really glad you do, because when you care about something, that's when God moves. So very blessed to be your co-leader. Shout out.
So, what do you think of David Kim as a small group leader, coordinator, and a Christian man? I'll say less. He's a respectful but elite glaze, affirming, warm, and very kingdom-coded. David Kim is the kind of leader who makes people feel seen before they even feel managed. As a small group leader coordinator, he doesn't just organize logistics, he shepherds hearts. He leads with humility, consistency, and a deep love for Christ that shows up in how he listens, how he encourages, and how he serves behind the scenes without needing recognition. His faith isn't performative, it's steady, grounded, and lived out in the way he pours into leaders and creates space for others to grow. David is a man of integrity, wisdom, and quiet strength. And the community is generally better because of his obedience and care. If you want it shorter, more hype, or more spiritual letter of rec vibes, say the word. Thank you, David Kim.
To my wonderful mentees, Angelia and Deborah, thanks for letting me be your mentor this year. I think we've had a lot of fun so far, and I'm really glad that you guys both decided to be admin interns. Yeah, you guys are both so sweet and fun, and I hope that we have more fun the rest of the semester.
Hi Olivia, thank you for being such a great mentor, and being out with you is so much fun.
Yeah, thank you for always spending time with us and giving us good advice, and I guess you're kind of funny. Thank you!
Equan!
Hi Equan, thanks so much for being our SGL and for all your insight and wisdom.
Thank you for your wisdom, Equan.
Thank you for letting me borrow your lube.
Equan! Thank you so much for being my small group leader and being such a great one. Thank you also for supporting me while I was interning and being so supportive.
Alright, I just want to shout out the Caitlin Chen enthusiasts for coming out and playing basketball with us. Especially the girls that relented when I asked you to play like multiple times. You guys are really the reason that we're able to have a co-ed team, so I really appreciate you guys for that. Thanks for coming to practice the sport every week that you didn't care about until like 2 months ago. So really appreciate you. You're the reason that we get to play. I'm done.
Oh, bro. First and foremost, I want to shout out Christopher Allen Yan. Thanks for being an amazing co-lead, and I promise I'll write you a Barnabas Mag note this year. Sorry about that. And also, gotta shout out my small group. Thanks for always pulling up. I love you guys a lot. Shout out to Equan for always being there when I need you. And also, honestly, shout out to Equan's Jaegers. I'm really proud of how you guys have grown this year in your respective small groups. Shout out to Nathan Lee, who runs, for always putting up with my nonsense, and to everyone who pulls up to outreach and worship jams with us. And then lastly, gotta shout out my beloved mentees, Jocelyn and Kaden. Kaden, you're a brick, but I love you guys both anyways. Eddie in the room, yeah, you always stay ready. Ready.
Best small group leader at Cornerstone, that's Eddie. Not 6 foot tall, but his moves stay steady. On the dance floor, stop looking petty. Late nights grinding, leaking Clash Royale heavy. Guiding the squad with the heart, that's plenty.
Thank you, Daddy.
All right, I just want to shout out my co-coordinators, David and Annabelle. To Anna, holy Carrie, you know, I just look up and stuff is done. I'm not sure if this is what you envisioned when you first signed on, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. And if you haven't, you're doing a great job of hiding it because you always have a real joy that radiates around you, and I really respect that. So thanks for staying ambitious and motivated, even when it's hard to do that. And to David, you requested that I didn't give you a thank you message, so I didn't write you a thank you message. Instead, I wrote a rap. So yeah, here goes. When I need food or a late night chat, I call David Kim. Badminton is the game he plays. League of Legends is his stem. He a 10 out of 10. That's a 1 and a 9. I ain't talking about Marvin Mims. He like a pro playing rec. He knows the tech. He'll dunk the ball and he'll hang on the rim. Rain or shine, no matter the time, you've been there and it's been a pleasure. Completing the 24-hour hotline, he'll be there no matter the weather. We locked in, we birds of a feather. Feather, I never met her. No matter the cost, he's all in. I'll bet you a heavenly treasure.
Hi, David. It's been a blessing being your mentee these past 2 semesters. Thank you for all your insight and for just practicing faith with me, and I'm excited for what happens next. Much love.
Hi, worship team. I just wanted to thank you so much for your continued serving with me this past semester and this semester. I truly think that God has worked his hand in my life through the people he sent me, and you guys are an amazing testament to that. Gianna, your kindness, Nathan Yee, your proactiveness and your drive to do good, Robbie, your selflessness, Ludwig, your lightheartedness, and Nathan Lee, your fire. I just see all these things every practice, and I'm so thankful to be working with you guys this year. Shout out to David and Chris for always doing AV as well, and just always supporting me and everything. I'm just so thankful for you guys, and I love you all.
Dear Rebecca, thank you for being top 10 SGLs of all time. I appreciate how you always support and lead us, and you're willing to have good conversations all the time. And I think you play a big role in what Cornerstone is today. I'm proud and kind of scared to call you my future roommate. Okay, moving on. Dylan, you are top 6 admin of all time. Thank you for also keeping Cornerstone running, and I really appreciate your humor and your presence in our small group overall. Thank you. Priscilla, thank you for being so diligent and passionate in what you do, and I think you're a big reason that I stay with Cornerstone. I really admire your faith and your character, and I look forward to living with you next year, I guess.
Thank you, Rebecca, for being my favorite freshman farmer and for being the best small group leader I could ask for. And then even though sometimes your TikToks are really suspicious and your humor oftentimes is way too niche for any of us, I still love you and look forward to all the small groups that we have. And thank you for sacrificing your Lineage grade for us last semester. I hope we both end Lineage with an A.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for being my small group leader this year. First of all, thanks for being a really good friend, and I've really enjoyed being your co-leader this year. I'm glad that we begged the courts to be leader and co-leader this summer because it has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed seeing you grow over the past 2 years in your confidence, in your faith, and in yourself, and I've just really enjoyed spending time with you. And I hope you have a good rest of the semester.
Shout out to Chorus for all your administrative work in the background, making sure Cornerstone's facilitated and everything runs, I guess, relatively smoothly. Yeah, also shout out the drivers actually, because all 4 years of me being here, I haven't been behind the steering wheel once. And thank you for providing rides without the reimbursement as well. Am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, my small group. Yeah, I guess. Nah, y'all cool, I guess. Okay, but for real though, I'm very blessed to have you guys all as my small group members. It's low-key kind of touching to see you guys all come on Fridays and maybe consider your faith a little bit more than usual. I really hope that my small group, isn't a waste of time for y'all, and that you guys can at least pull something from discussions. And I would say devos, but you guys don't do your devos, so yeah, I don't know. I hope it's a good experience, and that you guys can grow your faith in some way or another.
Shout out to my favorite bowlers that are in class with me, Aaron and Olivia, who have joined me in my journey of self-progression in bowling expertise.
A shout out to Joe Nam and Jake at Coffee Ministry for the amazing insights and devos we've done over the months, especially on the days where I was feeling down and I really needed to basically channel my vision to really see God in everything I do and in life. Also shout out to Nathan Yee and Dan Yang for being such amazing people and just helping me just really integrate into Cornerstone and just welcoming me with open arms. So thank you.
All right, shout out to Caleb and Caleb. You guys have been really great roommates to me over the past 3 years, and especially this year. I know I have a lot of people over, including a lot of the people here today, and I know sometimes we make messes and we aren't the best at cleaning it up. So I just wanted to say thank you for being patient with me and the people that I have over.
Yeah, thank you for letting us use the apartment for any Cornerstone events or small group at home, this stuff.
Appreciate it.
I really want to thank my small group for being very patient with me this year. I think that it may have been kind of rough to start, but my small group was very patient and always was interacting and having good discussion, and I really appreciate that. And I really look forward to continuing having these discussions, as well as just getting to know you guys more and seeing you guys grow your faith in this next semester. And yeah, it's a blessing to have you guys this year. I also want to thank Minjun and Hannah, my small group co-leaders, similarly very patient with me, and just being able to do a lot of the aspects of small group that I wouldn't do so well myself, especially a lot of the organization stuff, Hannah helping me make the pamphlets every week, and Minjun helping me accountability groups. And so I really appreciate that. It's been very helpful to have you guys, and I really thank you for what you guys do for our small group. And lastly, I want to thank my my ARAM 4-stack, Nathan Park, Lowell, Seller C's, and Screwballs. Thanks.
All right, I want to shout out my admin team real quick. I want to shout out Minjun for being the best Minjun I've ever met. I want to shout out Hannah for helping me determine what color everyone is. I want to shout out Aaron for almost fixing my jump shot. I want to shout out Dylan for also procrastinating on ME 315 studying so we could do it all night together. And then, hold on. All right, come here. All right, last but not least, I want to shout out Olivia. All right. I want to shout you out for overcoming your fears. I know it's been a hard-fought battle these past 4 years, even in the short time I've known you. I've seen you struggle through some self-doubt, the thoughts of, do I have what it takes? Do I have time to learn all there is to know? And should I even bother trying? I've seen you face it head-on, and after all this time, you've finally done it. You finally got your driver's license, and I couldn't be more proud. Shout out Olivia. Okay. I want to shout out just a couple people real fast. I want to shout out Ludwig and Ephraim for being the Dylan Harper to my De'Aaron Fox. I want to shout out Josh Chin for being the best podcaster in Cornerstone. I want to shout out Nathan Lee for dragging me through the half marathon after my knee died. I want to shout out Nathan Yee, Drew, and Josh Kim for having the guts to root for the Bulls. I want to shout out Isaac Cho for being smart enough not to root for the Bulls. I want to shout out Matt Siggett for sending me anti-Brandon Pajemski propaganda reels. Shout out Andrew Shao for still being large. Shout out to everyone that's ever been to my apartment. And even bigger shout out to everyone that's helped clean up after coming to my apartment. And last but not least, I want to shout out everyone that I have a nickname for. Twin, Equandale Dingo, Wiggins, P, Ang, Dim, Gianna Antetokounmpo, Part 2, Bread, Bread Roll, Bread Slice, Loaf, Pounder, and Half Onion. Shout out to all of you.
Shout out to my coordinator, my semi-mentor, and my goat who has passed me down so many things, from Meki, from pole vaulting, from admin, from California residency. All these things have really made him a role model to me, so thank you, Chris, for being there as an example, as a role model, for being a servant, for being someone that I can look up to in admin and in service team and in Cornerstone in general. Thank you for being there. Quick shout out to all of my Bex Bubblers, every single one of you, from youngins all the way to a couple of my favorite unks. Thank you for being with me this semester and also this last semester and this semester. I'm so proud of where you guys have become and your journeys. And
hey Dylan, I just want to say thanks for being such a great friend. I really appreciate you being always there for me. Our times during the summer were really fun. Going to Chicago, going to the BB concert, and then obviously going to the dunes where Amo died, and that was cool. But you've always been there for me, and I really appreciate it. Hey Quan, I just want to shout you out for being such a great small group leader this year. I feel like anytime I come out to discussion, I'm really fully understanding everything that you're trying to teach, and it's just been an overall really good experience. And I appreciate you being my tech guy. You download a Smash on my computer and everything. You always come back for the tech. And then I guess one last thing is, senior picks. You give me, please. Shout out Gabby.
We just wanted to really quickly shout out Jason's Juices. Thank you guys so much for coming out every Friday and being a part of discussion. Even though not all of you guys talk, we still very much value your presence and your energy. Yeah, it's really encouraging to see how much you guys care about your faith and just wanting to come every week and listen to us talk and talk yourselves. It's very heartwarming.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we bribe you guys with food, but you end up coming and just talking from your heart anyways. And so I really appreciate that. Our heartfelt discussions is all I care about. And so thank you guys for always just showing up and having a good discussion. We'd like to shout out our wonderful co-leader, Nathan. Thank you for always showing up every week, just being a good time and always having something good to say.
Yeah, and even though we're not the most present leaders or parents, thank you so much for participating and helping us out where you can. And you drop some crazy bars sometimes.
Shout out to everyone from the past and present who led coffee. You're kind of the reason why I'm still doing the coffee, and I've been always enjoying doing this. Shout out to the people who lead both. You guys are goated. You give a lot of kind of insane topics, but I've enjoyed every single one that I've been a part of. Yeah. Shout out Andrew, bro, the goat. Bro, 1 for 1. Bro, 1 for 1 goat. Oh yeah, I forgot the main one. Shout out to my small group leader.
Wow.
I definitely had a lot of engaging discussions, even though it's kind of slow sometimes. I think I get a lot out of it, and I definitely feel like I've been growing more as a Christian over the past 4 years, and especially going through Cornerstone in general. Yeah, thanks.
Shout out Priscilla, you're a very good small group leader. Shout out Chris, you're a very good co-leader. I love hanging out with you, and thank you for sitting with me through all of Dodson's classes and making it very entertaining. Shout out David, you're tough, you're smart, you're goated. Yeah, even though you might be a robot. Shout out LJ, I love your singing. Please dedicate your next song to me. Shout out Dan and Jiwon, you guys are unbelievably old. When the Alzheimer's inevitably kicks in, please do not forget me. Shout out Nathan Lee, you're such a good group leader. I love you, you're tough, you're handsome, you're sexy. And shout out Kaden. You're actually no shout out. I'm calling you out.
Wait, I just want to shout out Ludwig real quick. Since I think the first time I visited the Korean church in freshman year, I think Ludwig, you've always made me feel really welcome at Cornerstone, especially how I thought it was so cool how we were both like 5-10 minutes away back home in California, and how we were able to have so many similarities, and how you kept inviting me to so many different events, whether it was basketball, hanging out. I would say this year having you and Nathan Yee next to me in Hawkins was definitely a great blessing to have. Just being able to talk to you guys regardless of the time or day has been really supportive, really helpful. And yeah, I don't know, really, I don't know what it would be like without you guys this semester or this year, so shout out you guys. Okay, I just want to shout out Ludwig, Eugene, Drew, Nathan, and all Ethan Tan. There's a lot of Cornerstone sophomores that I really enjoy. Oh, Evan Wong too. All right, Evan. But yeah, I just really appreciate you guys for making me feel like at home at Cornerstone, and keep inviting me to basketball. Make it there one day. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Oh, shout out Ludwig. Thanks for making me feel good about myself. 11-0. That's a pretty good record. 11-0. Anyways, no, appreciate it. All right.
I was in track. Yeah, is it wrong? Okay, I'm back. So first I want to shout out Ethan Chun and Nathan Park for destroying me in Smash and humbling me, because when I played my brothers, I was the GOAT. But then I came here and Ethan said I'm the GOAT. So that happened. And then I want to shout out Ludwig for beating Eugene in ones, because Eugene sucks. And then I want to shout out Nathan Yee for making me feel good about my teeth, because he has some missing. And then I want to shout out Aaron, because he does really cool layups, even though he misses all of them except for one, but she was on her phone. And then I want to shout out Mike, because he makes all of his free throws. And then I want to shout out Dylan, because why would you not shout out Dylan? Oof, that's what I'm saying. Wait, I think that's it. Yep. Oh yeah, hello, it's your neighborhood friendly senior citizen. I'm actually not the oldest one. Hashtag go Seth. But anyway, I want to shout a few people out. So first I want to shout out the really short Filipino one. One that never comes anymore, but she said she's gonna come more. Leilani, she's low-key one of my boys, you feel me? Back from home. She's one of them ones, but she already knows that, so so if you see a Filipino one, they're like, oh, like that one's tough. Yeah, she has like this really long last name that no one knows, so I can go to my second person I want to shout out, my small group co-leader, woo, that little Japanese guy. Yeah, this one right here. I don't know why he's here, but like, yeah, he's just sitting there. Shout him out because he like low-key brought me here. Yeah, because that boy tough or whatever or something. We play Smash though, but low-key, yeah, I'll be winning those low-key sometimes. But he's really cool because he's Japanese, so you should probably ask him why he's so cool in Japanese if you speak Japanese. But I don't know if you do, but it's okay. But yeah, he's like really cool. He said this really cool quote the other day. He was like, everyone wants to be me, so you should just eat me because you are what you eat. It's like low-key genius. I would probably not think of that. And then third, I'll actually shout out my small group leader this time because I felt bad because I said small group co-leader, you know what I mean? But Rebecca is like one of those people that like brings like the vibes to like want to well, first and foremost want to eat. Like she brings like eating vibes, feel me? Like when you eat with Rebecca, like it makes you want to eat more. It's like a really nice vibe, feel me? But then also like when we're in small group, like she's like very open to like the space of just like having conversations about Jesus, and I appreciate that. I think she really shows that she's like curious or like love Jesus. So yeah. Yeah, other than that, like low key, like everyone else is pretty cool though, feel me? Yeah, but I'm kind of old with it. Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to my Val team, Kenny, Josh, Jane, and Mike. It really humbles me to see that there are people actually that need my help carrying them in Val, and I love dropping a 40 bomb, so thank you. Shout out to Mike, Chris Yan, Caleb Chua, and Caleb Young for letting us use their apartment for freshman group activities. I hope we can do this again. Thank you, Priscilla, for being my official mentor, and thank you, Nathan Lee, for being my unofficial mentor. Y'all have given me a lot of guidance, and y'all are both a big reason why I'm in Cornerstone. So yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you to Jathan for making such yummy treats and asking such thought-provoking questions, so thought-provoking that they make Jennifer jump around the entire room. Thank you to Annabelle for being the best mentor ever and for making Ecclesiastes less depressing. Thank you to Leilani for skipping classes with me and going to get coffee instead. And thank you to Nathaniel for letting me crash every single small group dinner.
I'd like to shout out Yiquan for being a great small group leader. I feel like we can always talk about anything, and in the discussions, we always have great discussions at small group, especially at small group at home. It's always been really fun, and I just want to show my appreciation for you as my small group leader. Thank you.
Oh, are we live? We're live. Oh, and we're live and back at it again with a very new show. Can you see me? And our first contestant today barely reaches over 5 feet, probably not without the shoes. Leilani, woo!
Leilani, I filled your shoes, my co-lead last year, now I am a co-lead. Thank you for making a little role model scene for me. Thank you for being with me this summer in Northbrook. Shout out Illinois.
Shout out Northbrook.
Shout out my northern suburb, Illinoisers.
Shout out Northbrook. Yup, I mean, you probably already said like you one of them ones, feel me? I just appreciate you always driving me when we go back home or when we come here, or when we go to Walmart and we come here and then we go to yeah, like all that kind of stuff, because you're really one of them, feel me? Yeah, and if I was like looking at you right now, it would probably be like that, but because we're on a show, I can't be like that, you know. But shout you out because yeah, we appreciate you, and like, you know, me and Dylan are boys, and that's like low-key because of you, and like, you know, you're tough, so it's okay. So we're gonna shout you out, you feel me?
Shouts out.
Yep, shouts out.
Shouts out Justin.
Shouts in.
Legit.
Shouts in Justin.
Shouts in Justin.
Woo!
Just in shouts.
Yep. And that's all for today on the Can You See Me show. Our next contestant will be revealed maybe later, but you're the first one because we can't see you sometimes.
Congrats.
All right, ready? Try not to see Leilani challenge. 3, 2, 1.
All right, quick shout out to the realist Rebecca Wu.
Oh yeah, the biggest.
Biggest. What is the word?
Bestest.
Oh,
bestest. What he said?
Bestest.
What he said?
Most committed foodie out there.
Oh, what he said?
Ubers to IHOP. She suggests small group dinner every single week. She orders DoorDash during dead week. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait. Like, I know like she loves Wingstop and like wants to Uber to IHOP every single day, but like, let's shout her out for real, because like, you know,
for real.
Yeah, you got that shit.
Yeah. She's the toughest. She's the bad. Like she knows how to host a small group.
Yeah, like
popcorn.
Oh, popcorn? Bro, I know she wants. Wait.
Oh wait, she wants popcorn.
Wait, no, but we have to be. Yeah, like, we have to be like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta like simple with it. Okay, but anyway, like yeah, like you could tell that like she has a curiosity and like a love for the Lord, you know, even though it's like early, and like she just wants like everyone else to know that in her small group, even though like her small group is half freshmen, and she said she recruited those for a reason, which sus with it. Anyway, and then it was like yeah, and then it's also like old little jits like me, Seth, and G1, but they're not that old. I just say they're old even though they're.
You need to fill out the average age quota, you know.
Oh, true. And you're the average age, bro.
I am.
Woo! That's what I'm saying. Yeah, alright. What if we walk out the same way we walked in, right?
Okay, wait.
Wait, no.
Wait, yeah.
No, this way. Okay, yeah.
Alright, I would like to give a huge shout out to Daniel Main. It was nice being with you in the small group. And Robbie and also David Kim, it was nice meeting with you guys and being in a small group. I learned a lot through reading these different Devos, Bibles, and growing and slowly growing through my faith throughout this semester. And then importantly, I want to shout out to my friends, Chris, Caleb, Chua, Caleb Young, Mike Xiao. Yeah, especially these important friends because they helped me a lot, especially during sophomore year. I was very stressed, but they helped me with some of the words that helped me come the stress relaxation. And so yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to them, and also congrats on Chris, Caleb for getting their job offer. Hope you guys will have a great future success ahead. And, yeah.
I want to shout out my piano buddy Alex Park. That's my piano twin. We're like LeBron and Luca, best duo of all time. I'm LeBron, obviously, and yeah, you're great at playing the piano. You're a very interesting guy too. And you'll edit it out. But like, yeah, I appreciate you for playing the piano very well. And yeah. Alright, I want to shout out Annabelle and Minjun for being in the same bio class as me. You're welcome for all the homework answers. And let's finish this semester strong. Okay, I want to shout out Chris, my mentor, my favorite mentor, my only mentor. We're both in the Bay. You drive me everywhere. I'm your passenger princess. We can talk about anything. You're always there for me. We can talk about basketball. We can talk about Jesus. We can talk about anything. You know. I love you, and thank you for being you. Yeah, I would like to shout out worship team, Annabelle, Gianna, Robbie, Nathan Yee, Nathan Lee. Thank you for always being very open-minded, open-hearted all the time during practice. I think we're a great team. We're more than a team. We're very tough, and yeah, I love worshiping with you guys all the time. Hey, Waterfall. I would like to shout out Yikwon, my smart group leader. It's really fun working with you. I love discussing different topics with you as smart group or as smart group at home. It's very fun working with you, and you're a very fun person to talk to too. Like I feel I can talk to you about anything, and I would like to apologize for cooking the rice wrong. That's my fault, and yeah, I love you.
Thank you, Nathan, Gianna, Ludwig, and Robbie for being such a great worship team members. I really enjoy working with you every week, and I think it's so great to share this joy of worship with you guys. All right, thank you, Priscilla, Matt, Yikon, Mike, Rebecca, Nathaniel, Chris, Daniel, Nathan, Jennifer, Dylan, Olivia, Minjun, and Hannah for being such great service team members with me. I really enjoyed serving with you guys. You guys are my brothers and sisters in Christ, and thank you for loving God and loving the people He gave us together with me this year. Thank you, Mike, for being such a great small group leader. I always love learning from you and having your discussions in small group. To be honest, it's pretty hard to tell that it's your first time small group leading. And thank you for all the help with Thermo as well. Thank you, Aaron, for being such a great co-leader. It's been great being in the same small group as you again, and being able to grow with you for the second year in a row. And thank you for hooping with me and just hanging out with me a lot. And thank you, Mike's Milk Teas, for being such a great small group. I always love discussions with you guys, and to be honest, I think we might have one of the best discussions, in Cornerstone. So thank you guys. Hello, I want to give a big thank you to our coordinators, David, Anna, and Chris. David, thank you for always being someone that gives me so much insight and always pushes me to be better, and is also just such a great friend to me for the past 1.5 years I've been here. Thank you, Anna, for always bringing your effort and care that we can always see so much to Cornerstone, and for leading us in worship. Thank you, Chris, for being my brother in Christ, running the race both literally and spiritually together, whether it's a half marathon or serving Cornerstone. Thank you for always being consistently there for me and letting me sleep at your house sometimes.
Hi Isaiah, it's been great being your mentor, and when I first started I was really curious to see what I'd get, but I don't think there could have been a better match for me and you. I always enjoy talking with you. It's like having a small group with just us two, and you're always trying to be better every day, and you have some really insightful thoughts, and I always enjoy it, and it's very inspiring. Let's keep at it.
Give me a Y.
Oh.
Give me an I. Give me a K. Give me a U. Give me an A. Give me an N. Thank you, Equal.
Hi guys, I'm the one editing the video with Equan. I just want to say thank you so much for coming in during your busy weeks to come record here. This means a lot, just seeing a lot of people shout people out or doing impressions. It just like shows that Cornerstone can't be Cornerstone without all of you guys doing all this, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. See you guys next year. Bye bye.